Good morning. It's Tuesday, 2nd. I have a doctor's appointment here in a little bit. Not for anything wrong, which is unusual for me. I usually don't go to the doctor unless I'm dying. I'm just going to go see if I'm going to die soon. Regular checkup. I haven't done that in like 10 years, so it's going to be interesting to see how well this old body is holding up. That's my plans for the day. Oh, and I got an interview. Those who don't know, I've been unemployed for a few months now. I have an interview at 2 this afternoon that looks kind of promising because it's actually my old job, so hopefully they hire me back. Bill, please, once a month with Riverside, not every other day. I'm getting tired of running it. I'm betting you some of the other guys are getting a little tired of running it too because, well, they probably don't want to voice it, but come on. I know you want to get people into road racing, but cramming one track down everybody's throat day after day after day, King of Riverside or not, it's getting old. Really old. Seriously old. Extremely old. Let's run something else other than Sears Point, Sonoma, Infineron, whatever you want to call that piece of crap track, and Riverside. I don't mind running Willow Springs, but don't want to run that every other day either. Because I run that in R Factor too, and the track is totally different. So, but, you know, let's find some other American tracks. There's plenty of them out there if you don't want to go overseas. Though there are some cool overseas tracks, especially in England, Sutton Hall, Brands Hatch. No, I can't think of them. We've run a couple of them already. It's Silverstone. Well, we haven't run Monza yet. Monza, however you want to pronounce it. And I know the 67 version of that is in our NR2K. I don't know if any other version is. I know John Norton, Mr. Wild Cars and Customs and whatever he calls it, like, my dyslexia kicks in on full words too. He did Monaco, and we've yet to touch that. We can do that. I mean, that's a tough, technical little course, but it's a beautiful, beautiful course. Temporary street course, last one that the F1 runs on. Probably be the only one they ever run on the rest of the sanctioning body's life. Then of course in R Factor there's all the ones that they did once or twice. Detroit, Las Vegas, what was the other one? Phoenix, Long Beach of course, which I think we did one time in NR2, didn't we? Or we did that in R Factor, I can't remember now. Yeah, it was in R2K. But there's plenty more out there than just those two tracks. You know, and there's more than those two tracks in the world. Broaden your mind. Broaden it. Broaden your mind, Bill. Okay? Because I'm surprised, Long Beach, California, it's not too far from you, I don't think. Because you're not far from Los Angeles. I don't remember the geography out there, but once for that one, and that's actually kind of fun. But don't kill us with it either. Riverside, I don't think we should touch again until like July, August. Okay. I'm going to try to get that video, the one I did, of the shootout, the 10-lap shootout at Riverside 70. I don't know how long it is. I didn't even look. I kind of, I don't know, going on hand in hand with going to the doctor and stuff. I just didn't feel like, like doing much anything after I got done doing that run, which, I did. Not because I wanted to, but I have OCD when it comes to these hot laps. As soon as you started doing it, I was like, I have to do them all, which I have. So, king of the hot lapping. I need a crown to wear when I do these things. What do you think? Go to Burger King, get one? Okay. Anyway, like I said, I got a doctor's appointment this morning, so I don't know what else. Yelled at Bill like I promised. Um, didn't do much. R Factor acted up yesterday. Couldn't get above 5 frames, and that sucked because I wanted to do some go-karts. And I went through my big 20-pack of go-kart tracks that I have, and there's an indoor one, and it looked cool, but it wouldn't go above 5 frames. And if you know anything about R Factor, anything below 10 frames is kind of hard to drive, and this was done at 5, so you know, I don't know what's going on with it. First it didn't want to load at all, it kept crashing. I had to restart my PC, and then it loaded, but I was getting terrible frame rates, even at a track in Las Vegas, which is kind of like no graphical detail at all. I wasn't getting much above 9 frames, and as soon as you go into a corner it would drop to 5, and it'd be up around 15 and drop to 5, which is a little low for me to begin with. And then it's hard to do high speed because in a go-kart you really don't touch the brake, you just kind of tap it to get into the corner, or not at all, you just lift, period, and just drive balls out. And I tried doing that just to do something different than Riverside, and it just didn't want to cooperate. I was mad. I was mad that they didn't want to work last night. I just should have just turned off the computer, which basically what I did is turned it off and sat down. Well, I didn't even try anything else. I didn't do anything else other than what Bill posted. So, nothing else to talk about sim racing. Talked about going to the doctor. Talked about going to the interview. She's listening to Breaking Benjamin. Got her into another good modern band instead of Gaga and Katy Perry. Teaching her how to listen to music, at least. May not be able to teach her about racing, but at least I can teach her about music. Smoke me a kipper. We'll be back for breakfast.